Right, are we back? Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, so that's the third time I've had some very, very scary behavior from my graphics card. OBS completely went insane. Unknown hard error. All my screens went crazy. Everything went nuts. Similar to what happened in Unity, which is what got me to downgrade my project to the previous version. And now I'm thinking it might not be Unity, it might be something else. So what I've done is I have where's my NVIDIA thing? I've changed to the studio driver for NVIDIA, because I don't know whether this is an NVIDIA. It could either be an NVIDIA driver issue, or it could be a hardware issue. I really hope it's not a hardware issue. So I've changed the driver to the studio driver. Yeah?
One for you.
Ah, thanks. Hello? Sorry, hang on, it's on speakerphone. Ah, how do I... Yeah, can you hear me? Ah, brilliant, that's better. I suppose it's on speakerphone, that's all. I was just going to take it off. Where are we calling from, sorry? Oh, yeah. So why are we... What? The thing is, I'm not with you guys anyway. I'm in college now. Oh, right. 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 Yeah, obviously it's like personal information on there, isn't there? Yeah, emails. I mean, emails aren't secure either as well. So it's. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, people will email things that they shouldn't really be emailing all the time just because they're not aware that it's secure. But yeah, no. Yeah. Do you have my correct email for that one? I can't because I'm streaming live right now, and then I'm going to give it to everybody. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll just wait for the email. Yeah. Well, thanks for making me aware. Yeah. All right. You too. Bye. Sorry about this. Just bear with me. What a day. What a fucking day. God, could anything else possibly even go wrong? Do you want to bring the roof down on my head while we're at it? I mean, why not? Everything else has gone wrong. Right, sorry about that. Crazy shit happening. Right, yeah, so strange behavior from my graphics card. Happened 3 times so far, twice in the new Unity. So obviously I thought it was the new Unity, but now it just happened in the original Unity, but it was OBS that it happened to. But it was a similar behavior to what happened with Unity. So I've changed my graphics card driver from game driver to studio driver in case it's a driver issue. If not, I don't know. Like I said, I hope it's not a hardware issue, but it could be. Let me just... What? There's a fault with my graphics card? I don't know. Whatever. No point worrying about it right now. Let's just try and get on with things. It's just like, oh my god, why does nothing ever go right? I'm still glad I downgraded the project, because I don't know, I feel like this version just feels a lot more stable anyway. So we'll see how we get along with the studio driver. But that's why the stream ended, because OBS like flipped out and then all my screens went off and I got error messages up the wazoo about like hardware errors and all kinds of shit. So it happened it's happened twice yesterday with the new Unity and once now today. Have we had a recent graphics card update driver wise? Like, I don't even think we have. So it's starting to sound more like a hardware error to me, but Jesus Christ, that's the last thing I need. That is the last thing I need right now. And I don't know if I've lost work here, because I mean it crashed my Unity as well. The error came on OBS because it was OBS's dialog boxes that were telling me it was hardware errors, but because it then causes my graphics cards to glitch out, that then froze and crashed my Unity. So it takes them both down. Okay, doesn't look like I've lost too much. I've definitely lost some work though, because this is before I reassigned that texture, which isn't too bad because that's like one click basically, but it keeps happening. Like, I can't like this, obviously. Missing material. So let's go and get the material again. It's this one. Target and desk. Target and desk. Okay. And then, yeah, I was getting decking in here, wasn't I? I just placed some decking down here and that's gone now. Jesus Christ, why is this... Why is everything got to be like this for me? It's just like, Jesus Christ, this is hard enough. If I had perfect computers and perfect software and everything was perfect, except it was just the process. Even that is hard enough. The process itself is like insane. So to throw all these other things on top is just extra shit that I don't need. So did my decking come over then? Yes, wooden deck tiles, but we lost our changes in the editor. So I guess that's 180? No. Now what? Oh, seriously, what the fuck now? Why is it rebaking lighting again? This is fucking ridiculous. I can't work like this. And now it's going to do the thing where it gets stuck, isn't it? I fucking know it is. I recognize this. I didn't really realize it was baking. Why is it baking again? It baked for 5 hours 2 nights ago. And then it baked again when I woke up yesterday morning. And then it baked again last night when I went to bed. And now it's baking again. Is it like every time I bring something in my scene it's going to fucking rebake? I can't have that. It's going to hang now. I know it. I recognize this. I just lost my changes again. Seriously, I can't fucking work like this. Fuck my life. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. I'll give it a couple of minutes, but I already know that when that box comes up and it's baking, it's over. I won't even be able to save my scene. It's a forced quit and I lose my work and I've got to fucking reload it again. And this happens all the fucking time. This is one thing that really does piss me off about Unity. This happens a lot. Shouldn't happen at all. And I know I'm using a pre-release version of Unity, but that's beside the point. It does that in the LTS versions of Unity, I know, because I've used Unity for 10 years at this point. And this has always been a fucking issue with Unity. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it, but they need to fix this shit. Like, we need stable fucking tools. Yeah, I've lost this now. I've got to start again. It's not even updating the baking process now. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, does everybody experiences this, or does shit like this just only happen to me? Wake up, keyboard. Thank you. No idea how little patience I have right now. Waiting for Unity's code. Let's see if there's anybody else talking about this shit. Because, like, surely if this doesn't just happen to me, to finish executing. Miku Stare, hello bandit brethren. Is it brethren? Yeah, how are you? Opening a brand new URP project, I get this endless loading bar. Yeah, you're not alone. Bug reports, bug reports. But this isn't something that happens with just the... This is the thing, right? Like, why is this just a thing? This isn't just something that happens with pre-release versions of Unity. I've used it for 10 years. This has always been an ongoing issue. Like, why is this a thing? Has nobody got like an answer for this? I miss Unity 5 and Mono Develop. Those two things ran so fast. You're not alone. I'm not sure why you mentioned this, but if you're not using it, get rid of it. What, plastic SCM? You think that's what's causing it? But the fastest way I've found is to force stop hard kill. Yeah, I know. And then you lose your fucking work. With Unity Activity Manager or Task Manager. What is Unity Activity Manager? Oh, Unity with Activity Manager or Task Manager. Go to hand edit the package manifest JSON file as outlined in the above post and then reopen Unity. I always remove the CRUD marked in red. What? If you're feeling brave, you can hand edit the package manifest JSON file a lot faster than using the laggy package manager interface that only lets you remove one package at a time. What they reckon removing packages collab proxy, IDE rider, VS code. I mean, half of these things don't even exist anymore. That's now Visual Studio. Test framework is still a thing. I don't see how removing Rider's IDE would fix anything. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I don't think this is a good solution. But to be fair, like it shouldn't be such an ongoing issue anyway. I mean, like I said, I've used Unity for 10 years at this point. This is not a new thing. This happens all the freaking time, especially if it's like baking in the background or whatever, but like it's not, I don't know, like, why is it always a thing? Do you know what I mean? Like, can we not get a more stable engine, please? I'm panicking as well because, so I've basically, my stream just died because for the third time in 2 days, my graphics cards glitched out like crazy and complained about like memory buffer overflows and weird shit. And at first, because it happened twice when upgrading to 2023.3 yesterday, and that's the first time I've seen it happen, so I assumed it was the newer update of Unity, but it just happened today for OBS. So I've changed my graphics card driver to the studio driver because I'm hoping it's just a driver issue. But it also sounds like it could be a hardware issue. So I'm kind of worried about that. And just as I was trying to put things right... Yeah, that happened. Right, can I turn automatic light baking off? Because that's going to really annoy the shit out of me. And why do I always lose my lighting window? How many times have I put this back and removed the nav? It just never sticks. It never sticks. Okay. Where's, yeah, don't do it on automatic. Where, oh, that's baking profile. Actually, I might go for high performance. Right, where's the automatic bake option? There's a box, isn't there? Yeah, there we go, auto generate. Do not auto generate. Thank you. Save. Okay. Can we please remember it? Because I feel like I've done that so many times and it just never sticks. You ever feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall? Right, okay. Get the wooden decking back in for the 44th time today. Okay, looks like that wants to be 90. I've been using 2237. I'm not gonna lie, it's been well, yeah, I always say Unity's being Unity. Having said that, I'd still rather use it than Unreal. I love this software, I just wish it was more stable. It's my favorite software ever, really, I guess, because like I do use it every single day, and like the things you can do with it is just incredible, but I do wish it was more stable. Yeah, so it seems like maybe it wasn't the latest version of Unity that was causing those hardware errors. So, like I say, I'm hoping it's just a dodgy driver. I've seen that happen before. I've definitely seen that happen before with NVIDIA. Only once before, but I have seen it before. And then as soon as I change my driver, to the studio driver, everything was fine. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case this time. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. If it's a hardware issue, well, great. I really can't be splashing out on a new graphics card right now. But I might not have a choice. It's not even that old. It's an RTX 2070. It's not even that old. Yeah, it's not even that old. It's like, what, I suppose like, what, 4-year-old or something? That's nothing really though for a graphics card. True, I also use studio drivers myself. See, I'll typically use the game drivers because I do play a lot of games, and I find that the studio driver isn't quite as... yeah, it's not quite as impressive when playing games. And normally the game driver's fine, I gotta be honest. But if ever the game driver starts giving me trouble, I'll just go straight to the studio driver. I'm so glad they give you that option as well. Okay, let's see what that looks like size-wise. This is when things glitched out on me last time and my whole stream died, so... I'm kind of nervous right now, not gonna lie. I prefer Unity's customization and cough cough, I know Jack with C++. Same. Well, I learned Visual Basic in college, so when it was time to learn a game engine, when I was like, okay, I want to learn a game engine, which one am I going to do? It was kind of a no-brainer. Like, I liked I don't know, I just kind of liked, and this is like 10 years ago as well, I kind of liked, I don't know, Unity's whole, like, I don't know what you'd say, image, like just like comparing like first impressions of the engines, if you like. It just felt like Unity was going to be more my thing. And then when I learned that, oh yeah, Unity uses C#, back then it used Java as well. You could use C# or Java. I was like, yep, C# all the way, please, because I knew it pretty well from Visual Studio, so it seemed like a pretty easy transition for me. Because I remember you used to get JavaScript code on the forums, and I'd always be like, no, I want the C# script. I don't want to learn Java. And I hardly ever used Java, and then eventually they removed Java, and I was like, yes. Yes, C# baby, all the way. 2070 should be great, yeah. Do you think? Oh, we'll see. When AI, because eventually AI is going to take over Unity, right? AI is going to actually program Unity itself. We need a collider on this. Yeah, I think this could work if I sweep this grass off. This is going to be where, I mean, it needs to be smaller, I think. Let's see what size we want. So the player needs to stay within a zone, so I'll use this wood. Let's see, how's that feel? That could work. Stay on the wood, and then you've got to score your points. And this is also going to help me calibrate my arrows now, because you'll see that they do all kinds of weird shit right now, but it's a work in progress, so we'll get there. Yeah, and that's why I wanted this as well, to help me calibrate these arrows. So I wanted an upwards motion where they go sort of up above the... So I have this auto-aim target thing, basically. So wherever my reticle goes, if it hits a collider, an auto-target will snap to the Z plane, well, the distance between the camera and the target, so that I know what depth my arrows are aiming at. And then the reason they're doing this weird thing is because I kind of wanted them to do that. But it's like way too aggressive right now. Yeah, because I don't know if you've ever played Genshin Impact, but in Genshin Impact, like they do amazing things with their arrows. I don't know how the hell they do it, but that's what I'm aiming for. Aiming for is that when you sort of shoot these arrows, yeah, they kind of go. That's way too aggressive though. They kind of go like over. Now the second half of that should be Unity's gravity system taking over. But at the halfway point, gravity is disabled. So if you look at the arrow path, the first half of the path is basically my like little smoothing script that I'm working on, but it's obviously way too aggressive right now. So I thought, well, how can I tune these arrows? And I was like, well, I guess I should probably make some targets so I can figure out what the hell we need to do with them. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Something like that. It doesn't really matter right now as long as I have something to take readings from. Did I rescale that here? I think I did, didn't I? So if I copy that scale. Oh, wait, did I do the mesh? Ah, what an idiot. Yes, I did. Well, hang on. We can fix that. We just set that to 111, right? Yeah, we just set that to 111. Scale the parent like we should have done in the first place. See, it doesn't have to be exact. Oh, I must have gone where... That must have been modelled the other way around. Look at the transform. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine for now. So if I copy the scale... And we'll also have the position. Where... I need to paste the scale as well. Well, I've got scale in the clipboard now, so it should be fine. Alright, can we please have a stable system for the rest of today? Please. The last 2 days have been insane. God. I'd like to just get on with it, to be honest. Right. What have I got in my clipboard right now? Scale or position? Position, I think. I don't know. Oh, I guess not. I guess that's scale. No, it's neither. What is happening? What? This... There's nowhere. Was that not... Maybe that wasn't 111. No, it wasn't 111. Eh? That one's got to be position. Look at how close it is to where it's at now. That's got to be position. And that's got to be scale. Was it really that small? That's what she said. Yeah. Okay, where's our little terrain tool? I will sweep that grass off because it's going to annoy me if I don't. Gaia, pants on fire. Water surface. That's not the water surface. There we go. Terrain. What's that one? Paint terrain. It's paint details, isn't it? Paint details. Is it control or shift? Shift. Erase. That's what I want. Whoa, not that much. Easy there, tiger. Just want to sweep. Oh no, it's not. Wait. Oh, I was pressing control. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We'll get rid of our grass off there. Yeah, we'll brush it back there as well. Just try and neaten it over it. There we go. I don't like that little... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, give it a quick save. We need a collider on that as well. You know what? Let's use a cube. What? What? Where? Where is that? Hello? Unity? Where'd you put the cube? How big you want? What? Is that the cube? What is that? No, that's my skybox, isn't it? Where's the cube? Unity, what are you doing? Where is the cube? Look, focus. Why did you put a cube, wherever the hell that is, in my ocean? Unity, what are you doing? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you put a cube in the middle of the ocean? Can you explain yourself, please? Oh, because I put it on the terrain. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off. I thought I was on here. I was like really confused. What is happening? Yeah, okay. This is where I want my cube. Thank you. I was just testing you, Unity. Yes, you passed. Wait, why are my transforms upside down? Because it's a child of the of this that was modeled upside down, probably. Hopefully. Don't tell me everything's upside down now forever. That would be the last thing I need right now. What is this? I feel like I'm working in Japanese Unity or something. Is this Japanese Unity? Are we working in German Imperial System or something? Trust me, that made sense in my head. And why is that at a weird angle? If it's a parent of that, shouldn't it be lined up? You know what? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Right, give that a collider. I mean, you probably wouldn't even notice. It's kind of thin, right? No, you could. You could see her feet were like going through it. So we do need this collider. Alright. Sanity check that, please. Oh, no, I disabled the wrong thing. I want to disable the mesh renderer. There we go. Yeah, also, I'm probably going to need a trigger collider on that anyway to see whether the player's stepped on or off it. But if I make a trigger collider, I think it stops it acting like a normal collider, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does. So can you have two colliders on the same object? I'm sure I've asked this question before. I think you can. So we can have one as a trigger, but then you're never going to trigger. You're never going to trigger if you're collided with it, because it won't ever get through, right? So I need two separate things. Yeah. Unless, I can shrink. There you go. I can shrink this one. No, there you go. This is what we'll do. So a collider that stops us getting to the trigger, we can just make it like... Do we have a tool for this? We do, don't we? Doesn't it show me where the collider is normally? Why does that look like... Is it me, or is that like bent to all hell and back? That does not look like a rectangle to me. It does from that angle, but as soon as you go here, that looks like a fan. Uni, what kind of weird ass lens effects are you putting on my editor camera? These center values look weird as well, right? Why are those center values like that? 0, 0, 0. What is happening right now? Am I going out of my mind? Probably. Show me the... I'm sure we normally get a green outline to show where the collider is, don't we? I don't know what's happening anymore. Alright, I mean... I guess we'll see what happens. Because you're in ISO camera at the moment, I think. Oh, do you know how to change that? Isometric. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think you're right. It does look isometric, doesn't it? I don't even know how I managed to do that. I don't know. I don't know what half these buttons are, to be honest. I never use them. AI navigation. Scene lighting used. Audio on off. What's that? Skybox. Flares. Always refresh. Oh, camera. Scene view. Camera. Dynamic clipping. Occlusion culling. Camera easing. I would have expected it there. Under your XYZ is 3 lines and some text. ISO, I think. Under XYZ. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, that's so much better. I didn't even know. Yeah, you were on the money with that one. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, hell yeah. I was wondering why everything looked weird. Oh, that's so much better. Oh. Thank you. Right. Let's get rid of that mesh renderer. I'm not going to worry about the trigger collider yet, but yeah, I think that makes sense in my brain at least. That if we have the one we stand on slightly smaller. Yeah, slightly smaller than the trigger. Then we should pass through the trigger to get to the... Like, I think that makes sense. If not, I could just make a second game object for it. It's fine, I guess. That might be better, actually. I'm not sure, but yeah, there is supposed to be a green outline. Maybe it's been disabled. Gizmo. Last option for gizmos at the top, next to camera settings, I think. Ah. Okay, I might have a look at that in a sec. Alright, let's teleport to where we need to be. Let's just see if everything looks good. Ooh. Oh, that looks fabulous. Actually, it is looking pretty decent, actually, considering how relatively low effort that was. Alright, so now we can have some... Wait, how did I manage to do that? I just broke my own mechanics there. I fired 2 arrows. She's stuck in a weird state now. How did she get in that? We'll worry about that later. Yeah, oh wow. Wait, I can bypass the cooldown. How am I doing that? Oh no, I think I did decrease the cooldown, but I didn't realize it was that short. Maybe that's a bit too short, actually. Yeah, she's okay. She still needs some work, but we'll get there. All right, so at the moment, I have all kinds of crazy shit happening on my arrows that I need to tweak. But the issue is that my arrows are all instantiated prefabs. So I think, if I remember correctly, we can't change... I think you can change a public field on a prefab. But it's kind of awkward, and you can't do it in real time. So I think my better option... This is what I was thinking. Where's my tools? I'm going to make a tool. And I'm going to call it arrow control. Let's go. And we have some values that I'd like to tweak at runtime. So I'll get these from my arrows. So if we do a, let me just check my script actually. I think this does all of the arrow control now. Yeah, it didn't used to, but now I think it does. So I think I've been quite good about that. Right, so this was my half-assed wave. So that was supposed to fix rotation. That's not quite working as well as it should. I'm not gonna worry about that right now though. This is supposed to create the curve that you see. Right, and the main thing this works off is, yeah, at the moment I'm doing distance divided by and just some random ass pull it out of your ass number there. So what I'll do is, if we do a private arrow control, and find that in the scene, oops, it's supposed to be a dot, not a column. I need to get component. I need to cap it there. You happy? Good. Glad somebody is. Right, so we'll do a field for this, I think. What do I want to call it? This is like, it's basically like height, I don't know, what is that? Right, so half height, I called it half height because it's like the height at half the distance is what it's supposed to be. Alright, so I guess to make things clear for my crazy brain, I'll call it half height factor. And at the moment we were using, and it's a bit too much, divided by 9.9, so it actually must be a bigger number because that'll make it smaller. We want the number to get it smaller. So it's going to take distance into account. At the moment it's 9.9, so we want a bigger number. So for now let's just set it to 12, but we can tweak it as needed. So half height factor, so now we can say that that wants to be arrow control, half height factor. Okay, what else do I want to be able to tweak? So that works out, that seems to be working fine. I even record at the moment. I'm even recording the entire path of the arrows. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Okay, so that's the curve thing. This is the initial velocity. Yeah, this is something I need to figure out. And also, I think I might need to reapply velocity, because at the moment it takes like, if I check my Muse, what did I tell Muse yesterday? It was something insane though. It was like 16 frames or something for the first half of the journey, and then 600 frames for the second half of the journey. Where? I thought I did add it to this. Oh yeah, this is my initial post to it. There we go. It took 29 frames for my arrow to reach the halfway point, and an additional 611 frames to get from halfway to the destination. How can I make the full journey of the arrow more consistent? And its advice was, okay, well, probably apply less force initially, so initial velocity I think is what we're using, and then reapply it throughout the journey, because at the moment we just apply it once and done kind of thing. So I guess I'm gonna want an initial velocity which I can change. At the moment that's set to 1.3. Well, that's velocity factor. Initial velocity is some kind of, yeah, its velocity factor might be a better. And that's 1.3f at the moment. Let's try 1f, because we're probably going to need to slow it down. And then the question is, I think it would want more velocity at the start though. And if I'm reapplying velocity, especially if I'm doing it on every frame, I feel like every frame it's just going to go to the moon. Unless we turn that right down. But I'm curious actually. I want to see what happens, because to be fair, if I can make these, because I turned gravity off at the first half of the journey anyway. So I kind of feel like if I don't know, because I'm so new with Unity's physics, I have no idea how it works. But I turned gravity off, so I'm hoping that if I set that to like 0.1f, I will see the arrow in slow motion essentially, and it won't just fall to the ground because I have turned gravity off. And that will help me not only see where it's going, but it'll help me tune the actual speed of the path of the arrow, I'm hoping. So we can try just those two for now. We can add more if we need them. So velocity factor wants to be arrow. Did I save that? Although because it won't show up. Well, save. Okay, arrow control Oh no, it's doing it again. Oh, this isn't good. What is this? Is this my fucking graphics card? This is the... No, this is not good. This is the 4th time in 2 days. It's the same thing that OBS said earlier. Unknown hard error. Oh, fuck my life. This is... I do not need this right now. It's so vague as well. I don't feel like that's going to really help me much. Unknown hard error. That's I'm sure that's really going to help me. Can be due to hard disk issues. I wouldn't have thought so. It could probably be due to a lot of things, I would think. Unknown hard error. Scan your drive for errors. So that's a couple of people saying it. I would be amazed if it was a disk error. I highly doubt it. Access denied. Alright, do we need admin? So dumb. Can I get that? No. Can I get the command back? Check disk, C, R, scan, perf. And when I click OK, all my screens are going to glitch out, my stream will end, and Unity will crash. So can I at least... And no, it's this error's come from Unity, so I might not already... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to save that. Yeah, I probably already saved it anyway, I think. Right, the stream might go off. I'm about to click OK. What's this? I can't see it being a hard disk issue. Why would a hard disk issue cause my screens to go off and my graphics card to say that its buffer's been overflowed? Do you know what I mean? That wouldn't make sense, would it? A hard disk can't do that to your graphics card. Why is this my life? Seriously, it's such fucking bullshit. Like, this is the last thing I need right now. This really is the last thing I fucking need right now. And the only thing I can think is I could set up my laptop and hook it up to my TV using HDMI and work from my laptop. But like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't see this being a hard disk issue. And this is going to take fucking forever. Well, I reckon it's going to take like 45 minutes, right? But this is happening like frequently now. Within a few hours, it's like happened twice now. Unknown hard error. You gotta love this. Is I always fucking hate. Like, I really wish like programmers could do a better job with error messages, because like It's stuff like this that always happens to me, and it's like so fucking vague and so fucking unhelpful. It might as well just say fuck. That error message might as well just say fuck you, because it's so unhelpful. Like, unknown hard error. Could you be any more vague? Could you actually be any more vague? Oh, okay. For the first time, it didn't crash my Unity, and my graphics card didn't glitch out. Still said unknown hard error though. That is the same thing I've been seeing for 2 days now. Unknown hard error. But it didn't glitch out like it normally does. But we've got this weird error message now. Library B artifacts. Maybe I should rebuild my library. But it happened to OBS. Like I'm convinced this isn't a Unity problem, for once. But I suppose it can't hurt to rebuild my library. I mean, okay, yeah, it did happen to OBS earlier, but Unity was running, so I guess... Could it have still been Unity? Maybe. And it just so happened to, like, inflict OBS? Possibly. I don't know. So the two things, like, conflicting with each other or somehow. I do not need this shit, I really don't. Let's just try rebuilding my library, because like I don't see any reason not to. It's gonna take fucking ages. Because I can't work like this. I need to solve it somehow. I can't keep fucking crashing every fucking half an hour like this. It's just no way I can work like that. No need to worry while the workday zips by when you're having fun. Yeah, I wish I was having fun. I wish I was. Yeah, I can't see this being a hard drive issue. It's going to take me 24 minutes to find out either way. Run SFC and DISM scans. If the check disk tool fails to detect problems, you should scan your PC's system files using the SFC system file checker. I've used that before. Yeah, SFC scan now. We could do that at the same time. Don't have to wait for that to finish. I just got a really bad feeling about this, like it's some fucking hardware issue or something. I mean, the only other thing I can think of that it might be is I did upgrade my memory quite recently, within the last 4 weeks or so, I think. And I have had a few kind of like, I will admit, like I've had more sort of like, yeah, like, let's just say I'm not 100% convinced that memory. Is there a way? Ah, there we go again. Unknown hard error again. There is a memory scanning tool, isn't there? Maybe I should. Now it's just saying it over and over and over again. How do we scan memory? MD shed. Check your computer for memory problems. I have to restart to do it. I'll check for problems next time I restart my computer. Alright guys, I think I need to do this. Why do I have the Unity splash screen though? Oh, because I was... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was re-importing my library, wasn't I? Yeah, I forgot about that. So I don't know if it screwed that up. Possibly. What was this? Arrow control dot velocity factor. Just save this. Alright guys, I'm going to need to do some diagnostics. This is fucking ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. I mean, I've still got my old memory, so... Like if it's faulty memory, fine, I don't care. Like I just put the old memory back in and we're done. We go back to 16 gig RAM. I don't care as long as it's fucking stable. I can't deal with this though. But I kind of feel like if it was an issue with the memory, that I would have had more. Oh god, I was gonna sneeze there. Like I would have had more issues than what I have, but then again, you never really know. So a memory scan definitely would put my mind at ease there. Then there's always like reinstalling Windows in case it's some like software issue or something. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I just want to get on with this project. Like this is the last thing I need right now. It's just, geez, it's just one thing after another. Alright, I will catch you guys whenever I catch you. I'm going to need to try and fix this. Bye.